Hello, welcome to another session with the Wise Counselor. I remain Emene Fine. Well, I know you might have seen the figure of the number of Nigerian medical personnel that traveled out of the country. And I guess you might be shocked if you have heard that figure. And probably you might be one of those who is also planning to travel out of Nigeria. But you know what? We are not going to allow you to travel. We're not going to allow people like you to leave this country, and you know why? The reason is simple. Your success is not just for you alone. Your success is a seed of motivation to a lot of people. Let me give you an example. A few years back, when I had the first business crash, one day I went to see a group of friends, and one of them told me, "Wise Counselor, you cannot fail. You cannot allow this failure to weigh you down, because a lot of us young upcoming graduates are looking up to you. We've been using you as our point of encouragement and hope. And I look at you now, you are so down, you have allowed what happened to you to beat you down. Bros, you cannot fail." And because of that, it made me to pick myself back up in 2010, 2011 when the business crashed. And I knew that a lot of young Nigerians were looking up to me. And today I'm saying that same thing to you. We are not going to allow you to give up at this particular moment. A lot of people are looking up to people like you as a source of hope, a source of encouragement to hold on and to push on in life. They are looking at people like you and saying, if she can achieve this, we too can make this difference in our life. So this is not the time for you to give up. This is the time for you to sit up and say, you know what? I too am going to fight. I'm going to make this business work. You have what it takes, no matter the failure you might be experiencing. You know, one of my mentees who I know will watch this, 2 days ago, she sent me a message that she's going back to paid employment. I said, no, I will not allow you to do that. If you pick up the job, I'll come up to your office and I'll pull you out. Well, funny enough, yesterday she came to my office and she came with a young man. And she said, this young man, that they were about to have a meeting, that this young man is one of our mentees. And when the young man left, I said, you see, that your success is not just for you alone. This young man is looking up to you. Just imagine what will happen to him and his business when he sees the person that he is looking up to has gone back to paid employment. The same thing applies to you. No matter how difficult times might be for you, no matter how challenging Nigeria might be for you, I'm telling you that this is not the right time for you to give up. Considering traveling out of Nigeria should be a no-no for you, especially when you have a business that is going on and you are running. Don't take the easy way out. And there is another reason why you must not take the easy way out. Remember the story of Naomi and her husband. In the story, it says that there was food crisis, economic crisis in the nation of Israel in the ancient days. They said Naomi and her husband and 2 sons packed everything that they had and they traveled to another country. But you know what happened to them? They were trying to seek for a better country, and they traveled out of their nation. What happened was that within 7 years, Naomi lost her husband and lost her 2 sons. And she was in this foreign country when she heard that her own country is now flowing with bread and food. And when she went back to the nation of Israel and she looked around, the people she had left were prospering mightily. The same thing is going to happen in the country. A lot of people who are staying back are going to thrive massively. And for those of you who have traveled out, when they are coming, we'll go to pick them up in the airport with our jeeps and our limousines. And we'll tell them that those of us who stayed back are doing very well. So time might be a bit difficult for people in the nation. Things might be looking difficult, but I tell you that for those of us who have decided to stick it out, who have decided to look for innovative ways of excelling in this crisis, the future holds massive prospect for us. Now, you might have heard about the data of thousands of doctors and medical personnel that traveled to UK from Nigeria in the past 2 years. The other data you might not have heard about is that in the past 2 years, Nigeria has witnessed the highest number of inflow foreign direct investment into the area of technology and fintech, which means out of all the funds that came into foreign investors poured into Africa, Nigeria took more than 60%. And this money flowed into small businesses like what you are running. What you might just need is just to restructure your business a bit, package it, deploy technology into it, and you'll be amazed at how foreign investors will troop into that business that you are looking at and you are not seeing any hope. It's just a little restructuring that your business needs, and encouragement like this. And that is why at Counselor, we're organizing the weekly masterclass every Sunday live at our studio and every Monday on Zoom for people like you, where we share ideas with you about your business and how you can turn it around. So I'm inviting you to join the next masterclass. Send us a message on WhatsApp, follow us on any of our social media platforms, just search for Wise Counselor, or send us a message on 080-2362-2171 on WhatsApp, and we'll send you the link on how you can join. Don't give up. Don't allow that seed that God has put in your hand to die, because it's not just the seed that is dying. A lot of Nigerian youths looking up to you will lose hope, and you don't know what that young man or that young man would have turned out to if you had just held on. So hold on, keep on pushing, and things will turn out right for you. Thank you for watching this session, and hope to see you in our next masterclass, where we can actually dissect your own business and open your eyes to wonderful opportunities within your business that you don't know exist. Tomorrow we'll be doing another video for you too, to help you hold on and keep on keeping on. Thank you, and God bless you.